Harry Corona here with another message from Orion's Light Council. I will first read the message as it was channeled, and then we'll discuss it a little more as they showed me a little more details about it, okay? So they start with, there are pressing needs to communicate with greater attention and clarity. We're on the precipice of another wave of awakening, and those people require direction and not to be lost in the maze of falsehood. We seek to give them the highest and best guidance possible to lead them to their next step in their own inner evolution. We are here to provide with guidance and direction. We have no other agenda but your own highest good. We have dedicated our lifetime to the advancement of humankind and giving you all a chance to evolve and progress in a manner that serves your own soul's purpose and what it came down here to do. Move forward by connecting within. Allow yourself a greater practice of connection, of connecting with your own guidance and direction. Do not seek the information that others tell you of what is true and untrue. And just because someone is saying they know the truth does not mean it is so. There are too many false prophets out there. And just because they are going against mainstream does not make their version of the truth is truly what is taking place. In fact, many tap into lower astral planes that profess a war between people, between different types of people and their ideals. In fact, that is one of the biggest fallacies and causes so much separation and intolerance between humans that it actually serves the dark. So allow yourself to develop a compass of what you are listening to and focus on a key question. Does this information cause separation, fear, or oneness in me? So if it causes separation, feeling separated from you and other people, or causes fear that causes away from love and oneness, that's the idea. If it brings you to a sense of love and oneness, then that is something you should work with. So again, I'll repeat that question. Does this information cause separation or oneness? Does it bring fear or love in me? If the answer to these questions is oneness and love, then the information is pure and of service to the highest good of humanity. And if it does not, distance yourself from that false prophet. They are not even aware, in most cases, that they are serving the dark and lower the resonance of their own listeners. They believe they have the truth, and they are tapping into that. So let's discuss this a little bit and to show you a little more of what they showed me, and again, in other times that they have channeled this information regarding this matter to me. It really is about having that compass, that inner discernment, about clearing and understanding what is coming through and what this information is about and what does it bring within me. So, for example, they showed me that some videos out there or even like social media stuff start by saying, no, they don't want you to know this, or no, this information is only like available to you and that kind of stuff. So it's obviously it's just a lure. Who are they? The dark forces that are working, of course there is. It's not about being naive and anything like that. And if you think that the government has always worked for the people, I don't know what history you've learned, but it's definitely not the history of humankind. So let go of the idea of that, oh, suddenly the government has a plot against you. It never really served you. It served usually people in power and with wealth. And that's usually the case, or with just other power like aristocracy and stuff like that. So let go of the feeling that no, suddenly they're out to get you because you are suddenly in the knowing. It's just not happening. That's not the point. It causes fear from others, fear from someone else that is watching you, creating some kind of paranoid feeling that you are being tracked, you're being looked at. And yeah, the biggest tracking device, as I always say, is your phone, because they can track anything you do or say. So if you think that something is beyond that, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. let go of that. It just causes fear within you. It lowers your vibration. It lowers your frequency by thinking that no, creating animosity, fear, hate towards other people, organizations, or it's not the point. And it's usually if that they tapping into again lower astral levels that have a lot of war, conflict, and they fuel on conflict, and that is serving the dark. So just know that, and know that whenever you are feeling, and it's not about that there's no need to really try to be your brightest light. Obviously, that's the point. But you can be your highest vibration in your brightest light if you surround yourself with constant fear and hatred and animosity towards others. Okay. So it's not about being naive or nothing. It's not happening. It's just about really thinking about, like, where does your attention goes? Where do you focus your attention and your energy? So focus on those messages that are more universal, that are more to bring the best in you, that are here to inspire you, here to create, to develop the courage within you to be your authentic self. And focus on that. Focus on what brings me up, what raises my vibration in a good way of developing oneness, and oneness around humanity, and about, okay, what is the message of light? What is the message? And it's not about ignoring the darkness or shadow. I will talk many videos about how to deal with your shadow, because I deal a lot with my clients about clearing trauma, ancestral trauma, past life trauma. We do all that stuff. It's not about ignoring the dark or shadow. It's about first focusing your vibration on the highest that you can be, away from those things that lower it. Pretty basic, okay? Such as fear, hate, and feeling of persecution, because it really is about fueling emotions, and fear is one of the easiest emotions to evoke and cause you to lower your vibration. So just remember that. So anytime you watch something online, and it really does not matter, because again, on some level, everything is truth, because people believe in something and people see it and they tap into lower astral planes, and that is the truth of that plane. It doesn't mean that it is wrong. It just means it's not the vibration that is serving you. That's it. Okay. So I hope I made this point clear. And if you have any questions or any comments about that are constructive, so put them below and enjoy that. All right. Talk to you soon. Thank you very much. Talk soon. Bye-bye.